Okay. We don't need to... Do we need to actually... No, we don't need to reprocess it, do we? Oh, we do! No, wait! Ah, no! That was a mistake. Alright guys, hello! And welcome back to the free mode of Transport Fever 2 with me, Spacefish. I've just been looking back at recordings, because I felt I have not been playing this for so long. And it actually turns out, the last recording I did was on the 9th of March. Which is pretty crazy, considering that we now have the 14th of April at the time of this recording. So I haven't been at this game for a long while. And that's not because I dislike it, that's just because I like it so much that every time that I record, I kind of record too much, and in turn don't need to record for another month or two. So yeah, pretty glad to be back in this game. I'm really looking forward to this episode. I'm gonna have to find like what our current status was and what the kind of to-dos were, because obviously I have been away for a while, but I'm really looking forward to getting back into this with you guys. So looking at this, it seems we did already expand the food delivery to 2 trains here, right? Yes, okay, cool. So that's that. Looking at the food processing plant, we've got it upgraded to production frequency of 200. How do our grain trains look? Okay, seems the rates are definitely decent enough for that. So that's great. Actually, okay, so these produce 200 each, so we are probably actually delivering enough for like the highest level of this plant already if we like upgrade 1 train later. It's interesting because like we have so many more of these plantations over here. Well, there's another place to process food over here, so well, then Ledbury's the next city that actually wants food. Alright. Well, interesting. Okay. Something to keep in mind for the future, I guess. Then over here we did have some more cable cars going, so that's super awesome. That's already taken care of. My game's laggy again. I really don't understand what's up with that. We need some cable cars over here. I think we will do that upgrade this episode. Broadstairs in St. Peter's is actually super small and not growing at all. I would like to get some goods there, but it's it kind of wants the more complicated ones, like bricks. I'm not even sure where we can produce those. No, we can produce them over here. But where would the supplies for that be? Oh, God. Well, it doesn't seem they're anywhere within like 15 bajillion miles. Over here. Okay, wow, and they're kind of being produced here as well, so like there's no reason to connect this plant at all, is there? I mean, we could connect... No. These are close to that. Interesting. Interesting. Alright. So, I don't know. Broadstairs and St. Peter's. I mean, we've got that. Obviously, we've got, like, goods. But goods need a lot of stuff, too. We could... I mean, we could look at starting that, I guess. Maybe, like, getting some of that coal and, some of that iron over here, and then just, you know, eventually getting something out of that and producing goods. But we would need some plastic, which I'm not even sure where to get that from. I mean, we've got the oil over here. I'm just not sure where the actual factory for that would be. That's here. Oh, we could actually use ships for that, couldn't we? Just like this to that? I like that idea. Let's start out doing some ships action. Okay, so what we will need definitely is a little cargo harbor. And I'm actually kind of wondering if this is wide enough for ships to even pass through. Where are my overlays at? Not here, there. This one? Yes. Okay, that looks decent enough. Okay, let's try it then. Give it a try. So, turning that thing all the way around, sort of like this, okay? Just as close to land as possible, because I'm kind of hoping we don't need to get some route going in between these. maybe it's still close enough to actually be able to deliver goods itself without needing a new connection. Please be. No, you're not. Of course you're not. It's like so close, but yet so far. Nah. Okay, sad times. I mean, this should be close enough, right? I'm pretty sure it is. We get another Harbo plunk down here. Oh, what I actually really want to get into as well is like passenger transport between bigger cities and whatnot. That'd actually be really nice. Okay, let's do that. Now, this is actually an issue. Terrain height and stuff. Let's see if that works out regardless. Collision. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that's definitely close enough, isn't it? Yeah, okay, so that's close enough. You can produce some plastic over here, which, I don't think we've got anywhere close that needs... I mean, this needs plastic. That's not too far away. It's actually pretty close to water as well, so that's nice. We would just need some iron too, which we could produce here. Okay, I like it. Kind of got an idea of where this is going to be going. But yeah, what I would really actually like as well is some kind of passenger transport. For example, like Colburn to Darley-Dale wouldn't actually be too hard, would it? Because we already got some sort of train line going here. We've got this train station over here already as well, which is super nice. We even have a tram station really close, so could kind of supply the whole city. Well, with people. And I think we would just need like a second... Okay. I mean, that's something to consider, I think. But for the time being, let's get these ships going. So what we will need over here, unfortunately, which is incredibly annoying to be honest, but we will need it anyways. We will need a truck station over here. This is actually still in range. So like, I think we're literally gonna... I don't know, we don't need many trucks, I don't think. So yeah, unload stop over there. And road depot right here. Just like that. And then basically what we need to do, right, is a road from here. Like, this is just... Okay, oil delivery to harbor. Just like that, maybe, you know. Okay. We don't need to... Do we need to actually... No, we don't need to reprocess it, do we? Oh, we do! No, wait! No! That was a mistake. Is there any reprocessing plant anywhere close? Of course not. Great. So I already had my awesome, nice idea of how everything was gonna go, and now it turns out that it won't go that way. Great. Okay. I mean, that's a way to waste money. Because I don't know, like, we can't do anything else with that, can we? Oh, this is actually pretty sad. No. Okay, well, I mean, we've got this thing down here, actually, which is not too far out. We could just... We don't need that thing up there for that. What we could do, but that would be a lot of terraforming costs. Would just be a little channel up here to the refinery that ships can go up to, and then, you know, go down. But that's actually pretty costly, I think. I mean, maybe we could try and have like a little go at it and just see how much it costs us, and then see if we keep going or not. Okay, how far, how big? Oh yeah, no, that's actually super expensive. Okay, I think that's something to maybe do in the future, but we should just... I'd rather leave things like idle and not do anything than just throw all that money at that for like that little yield. Okay, maybe starting with Colburn then. I think we will upgrade this to tram lines and all that good stuff. So streets. Did we already have electric trams? I think so, right? Yes, we do. Okay, great, awesome. So we're gonna do electric. I really don't know why my game doesn't like me zooming in and out, but it really doesn't at the moment. Can't really tell you guys why. So we will, yes, and oh yeah, right, okay. We will make it electric. Not that kind of road. Question being, okay, so it seems to be a medium street at the moment. Question being, how much would it cost us? Oh wow. Well, they would be moved, they wouldn't be removed though. So maybe we want to actually take the money and I think I want to take the money and like spend the money right now rather than later when everything costs even more to be moved. And just, you know, just like that, kind of upgrade these few streets there already. Actually, it's, doesn't seem like there's actually very many stations or anything here, so I don't know. Like, we can just make this bigger as well, and I guess that bigger as well. But I wouldn't think it would be too worth it. Actually, this part I maybe want to upgrade as well, because like this is where we will eventually do the passenger station. So I would be willing to upgrade that too for a bunch of money. But like other than that, the city is still pretty small. Like we don't even need any additional stations over there, probably, do we? Like this seems to cover everything pretty much. So there's no need for that, really. Okay, let's keep it at that. We already spent a whole lot of money for that, so yeah. But honestly, I'd rather do these kinds of things right now, guys, rather than later, because the bigger the buildings get, the more buildings they are, the denser the population, the more it's going to cost us in the end. So I'd rather just spend some extra money that I have right now instead of later. Okay, so I mean, you can just leave the road depot there as well, I guess. And I think what we want to do is, what was the city called? Colburn. Bus Colburn. Okay. So, we can maybe just rename it, I hope, to Tram Colburn, right? Where did it go there? Then, like, go over here. And right here and just, hopefully? Doesn't seem to work that easy. Maybe we can just sell these for now? Yes? And then go to the tram depot. Buy like 3 trams instead. Just like this and then assign it? Yes, okay, that works. Perfect. Alright. And what I do want to do as well, though, is I kind of want to go here and get... Actually, we could maybe make this a bit larger, couldn't we? Could maybe like get a whole station in there. Kind of like that idea, to be honest. Don't wanna... okay, I would kind of have to remove this building, I think. That's kind of fine for me. Let's do that. Now we have that nice tram station over here. People can just, you know, walk up to our train station and stuff, which we will have to upgrade to passenger eventually as well. Most definitely. We can always expand this and everything, but should probably be fine for the time being. Maybe we could just make it a bit bigger. I just like to look at this, like just upgrade the looks a bit, like that. No, that's actually pretty cool. I like it. Okay. Huh. Yeah, right. Let's keep it like that for the time being, and then we will sort of start expanding on that. I will have to change my... Actually, let's get the time playing again, because I need to earn some money as well. Here come our trams. Maybe, like, not in pink color. Look at that. My first electric... No, actually not the first electric trams, but I think it's kind of like the first time we actually catch electric trams driving out, isn't it? Look at it. He's just waiting for the imaginary traffic. There he goes. Nice. With a little lag here and there. But there we go. Okay, cool. Now what I want to do is I want to add a station to it, which is this one here. So sort of like that. I think that's fine. Just, yeah. It's looking good. It's looking good. Okay, cool. So that's the way that's going to work. It's hopefully going to work out nicely. And now what I really want to do is I want to kind of configure this thing here. And, I mean, I'm thinking maybe we can sort of move this cargo part a bit further back. Sort of like here, you know? Is this always the same, or does it change itself? Why does this one change? Oh, that's because it's that. I see. Okay, so the cargo part is going to be back here. Actually, that could be an issue, couldn't it? I actually don't like the way that I built this whole thing, to be honest. We got a good bit more money. So let's just take a chance and pause this here. Do I actually maybe want to redo this? Because, like, I would actually like to have, like, a straight street right here. I think I want to redo this somewhat. Let's, I mean, it's going to be very messy and annoying, but I really want to get this straight right now before it gets even harder later on, if that makes sense. So what I want to do is something like this, right? But what I think we actually need to do first, before doing that, is kind of get rid of this stuff. Just like that. And get, like, passenger buildings in. I want to really have a nice, fancy, large building, and look at how big this thing is. See, that's what I was already kind of afraid of. So everything else is kind of a bit close, which is an issue. But look at that. That actually looks awesome, doesn't it? Our new train station right here. But that's sort of the way I want to start, if that makes sense. Now, side entrance. Oh, okay. Oh, we don't need a side entrance right now. Probably make that bigger eventually as well, but maybe we can just continue that on the other side here eventually or something. Okay. So what I'm kind of now, yeah, all this is gonna have to go again, doesn't it? Oh god. Yeah, that's gonna be a bit more, oh wait, I need to actually check out what lines go here. Food delivery truck Colburn, and that goes there. Okay. So let me remove this. My truck just vanished, didn't it? And just, I mean, maybe this is enough already. I don't want to spend too much money on, like, removing houses and the likes. What's that? What is that? What did I do here? I really don't know what happened there. Okay. Well, hopefully nothing too bad or anything. Like, yeah, fingers crossed, you know. Okay, so this seems, is this well aligned? That actually doesn't seem too well aligned. Okay, that creates a collision. That looks pretty nicely aligned though, doesn't it? Yeah, pretty happy with that. Okay. But yeah, as you guys can see, like, I'm starting to care more about cosmetics and stuff now, right? Like, now that we're actually making some decent money, I think we can sort of afford to at least look a bit more into it. So that's going to be the whole idea here. Now I just need to check out that this is actually what I kind of need to do for that, probably. I mean, I don't mind expanding. I don't mind expanding this thing a little more. But yeah, like, I would like to actually eventually move this thing over here. I mean, maybe we could actually... No, we didn't want to make this a terminus due to that. Wasn't that the... No. Why did we not make this a terminus, to be honest? Oh, yeah, no, because we did want to maybe... Yeah, I think we wanted to deliver this over here as well. That was kind of the whole point of it. Okay, interesting. But we could deliver it from that cargo station up there, couldn't we? Huh, okay. I mean, maybe my plans have changed in that way then, and I'm eventually just going to move this cargo part over here to the end. But yeah, as you guys can see, more of a creative and... oh, actually, another main building wouldn't make this place look too bad either, would it? Maybe not that close, though. Maybe we'll put that somewhere later on. Just going to expand that outwards a bit for the time being. Just like this. Look at that huge train station. Compare this to the small village. But it's going to grow eventually. It's going to become a big city, hopefully. Big old Colburn. By the way, still a default name. So, you know, please, guys, if you're watching. I haven't heard anything from you yet. But if you're watching and you've got some nice city names in mind that I can apply to cities, you know, let me know. Maybe a real world one, maybe one that you kind of like yourself or like to use yourself, or whatever kind of springs to your mind, right? Just let me know down below in the comments and I'll happily rename some cities for you guys. I mean, same goes for other things like same goes for other things like this satellite now. I'm kind of worried about that. Same goes for other things, you know, like industry names and all that stuff is what I was going to say. I really just want to leave myself enough space here. I'm kind of worried I'm not going to do that, but let's try and do it like that. Should hopefully work out nicely, and there we go. And now we can maybe make like some big tram station up here instead. I think that would be nice. Very, very nice indeed. Okay, let's make this one straight as possible. That looks pretty good, doesn't it? Okay, there we go. Awesome. Look at that. That looks so much better than before already. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna give you that we're actually spending a good bunch of money on it, but it looks great. I like it. Okay, so as our cargo station is sort of right here at the moment, right? I mean, do we actually... I think we need to connect this thing up, right? It's just... I mean, I really don't want to make it an ugly connection like that. Let's maybe instead... No. Not the whole thing. Hello? May I... No. Whoa, no. Let me get out of the destruction mode. There we go. Okay. Let's maybe just instead... Once this whole lag is settled in again. I really don't know what's up with this game at the moment. Like, I'm playing everything else with no issues at all, but this still likes to lag sometimes. What do I say? Okay, so maybe just a large cargo building here for the time being, which I'm pretty sure we're going to move that eventually. But that connects it to the street properly without us having to make any weird connections there. And then what I think we're going to do is we're going to go to buildings and get a truck station in right here. A truck station with an electric... I guess we can make a dual purpose, right? Don't want that though. Platforms left, right. I think that's pretty okay. Let me move this around, sort of like that here. Is that in line with everything? Is that like... Yeah, it looks pretty good, doesn't it? Okay. Maybe... No, I think that's pretty fine. But yeah, we will remove that one. I mean, we don't really have to, do we? No, it looks better, actually. We can just do it like that. And then we will do like a big tram station over here. First things first, though, I will have to kind of reconfigure this whole food delivery truck Colburn thingy here. Oh, is that like... Because I have connections over here still that don't work out? I think that's why that symbol popped up, isn't it? No, that's not the thing I was looking for. Food delivery truck Colburn. Yes. Remove that one, please, and add this one instead. And, like, remove this one and re-add that one. Okay. Perfect. That's fixed. Now what we will need is a tram station. And we will build that right from... Sure. Okay. This will have to be electric, though. And maybe we can actually make it a bit bigger. I like it. Okay, let's sort of make it like that. I think that's pretty sufficient, to be honest. Just leave it a bit of space so we can, you know... Ah, okay. Gotta kind of make that thing a bit longer first. Just like this. Wait, no. Ah, come on. Okay, there we go. Buildings, tram station. Okay, so I'm gonna leave a bit of space to the side just so, you know, in case we want to expand, we still can. But I think that should be good, shouldn't it? It's the length thingy. Oh, length is actually a pretty good point. Let's make it big and beefy already, shall we? And then we can just, like, if we need more platforms, we can certainly do that. But I'm pretty sure this is going to be fine. Okay, cool. Let's do it like that. And then, like, you know, tram, Colburn. Oh, wait, God. Okay. Upper... No, that's not where you want to stop. That's definitely not where you want to stop. That's where you want to stop. Awesome. Look at that. Oh, no, not that. This. I like it. A whole big new tram station. For a whole big new train station. And, well, looking at the time, I've already spent so much time being creative that this episode is unfortunately already over. I wouldn't say we have done much in the ways of actually making money this episode, guys, but I've made some nice preparations, I think, for a pretty awesome main train station for Colburn, and we're definitely going to take care of doing the same thing in Darlydale here in the next episode. And then finally, I think, hopefully, getting our first passenger train connection up, which I think is about time. So yeah, really looking forward to that. I really did enjoy myself being a bit more creative this episode for a change. I hope you guys liked that as well. If you did, please make sure to hit that like button down below. If you're new to the channel, please consider hitting the subscribe button and the bell icon right next to it. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao!